Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Welcome you all again in the virtual learning system of Pakistan International School Taif, Saudi Arabia. Dear students, as you know that this is Pakistan International School Taif virtual class for class 10th students subject computer science, and today is our 30th lecture. Teacher name Imran Ahmad. Dear students, as you know that in the previous lecture we were discussing about the lab activities of chapter number 5, which was related with the loops. Last question or last program which we have attempted, write a program that prints all the uppercase letters in reverse order on a single line. So they restrict us with a single line, so we will not use backslash n. So we will use a backslash t. You can use a backslash t or without backslash t. So we have discussed this topic. I told you the ASCII codes about the characters. Today our next program, very important, this one is write a program that reads a number and prints its table using while loop. Now we are restricted to develop this program with the help of while loop. So table of a number. It means that whenever you will enter any table, let's say you enter the table number of table 2, so it will display the 2 of table. If you enter 3, so it will display you, it will show, this program will show you the table of 3 or any number. Whenever you will enter the number, so the corresponding table will be displayed. For this purpose, we have developed hash include cd.h, hash include conio.h, void main, opening of main function. Watch here, we have taken three variables, n, r, and I. Clear screen, printf, enter the table number. This message will be appeared on the screen, enter the table number. So scanf, in the scanf, we have entered ampersand, percentage e, ampersand n. So the value of n, let's say we have assigned 6. Now we are going to develop the table of 6. Watch here, 6 is constant all over around. Then multiply symbol is there before the 6, and multiply, there is a space. It means that we will use the backslash t. After the static and the number, there is also a backslash t. Then watch here, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to sequence is there. So sequence is last value, first value is 1 and the last value is 10. Then after that there is space backslash t, then equal sign. After the equal sign there is a space, then the result is there. It means that whenever I will multiply the n number with the loop, then I will achieve the result. So r is equal to, our process should be like, look like this, r is equal to I multiply by n, but within the loop. Now initial value of I, watch here, this is the I. This column represent the I. Initial value of I is 1 and the last value of I is 10. So while I is less than or equal to 10, I am going to use this one in the loop. I is less than or equal to 10. The first value of I is 1. Yes, 1 is less than or equal to 10. Control will be comes to over here. Now R is equal to I multiplied by n. The value of I is 1 and the value of n we have assigned, assume that we have assigned 6. So 6 multiplied by 1 is equal to 6. So I will display all the values related with the R, I and n in the printf. Now backslash n, watch here, after each display there is new line. So new line will be displayed. Then what happened? Then the percentage d. So percentage d, I will use first show, I will use the value of n. Watch here, I am going to first value is n. After the little bit, so so yes, after that 8 spaces are there after the number n, 8 spaces. So I use a backslash t. Then static is there, I put the static over here. This will be the message. Then after the static there is a backslash t again. So after the static, watch here, there are 8 spaces are again there. Then what happened? Then the number, which number? The value of I is there. So percentage D I use. After that percentage D, backslash T is given. So backslash T is over here. Then after the equal sign, the again number result value. So N will be assigned, the value of N will be assigned over first percentage D. The value of I will be assigned to second percentage D, and the value of R will be assigned to the third percentage D. Now the I plus plus, first time this message will be appeared on the screen. When the value of I will be increased to 2, so 2 is less than 10, condition is true, the value of I is 2, 2 multiplied by 6. So I having the value 2, n is constant, and having the value 6, 2 multiplied result will be 20. So R will be 12, sorry. So 12, so this message second time will be displayed. Now this process will be continue again and again, value of I will be increased and will multiply with the number n. So the final value, the result will be 10 is less than or equal to 10, condition becomes true. Then again, this line will be appeared on the screen. So when the value of I becomes 11, what happened now? 11 is less than or equal to 10, condition becomes false, and control automatically transfer out of this block, and the get ch is appeared over there. Control will becomes to over here, and the end of the main function. So this is very important program to show any table of any number. For example, if you press a 10, so this will give you the table of 10. It is depend on the value of n. Whenever you will assign the value of n is 2, so it will give the table of 2, 3, whatever you want, it will display you the table. Next program, a class of 15 students. It means that in your class there are 15 students, takes an examination in which marks range from 1 to 100. So obviously marks is within this range, we cannot assign the marks. Let's say a subject having the marks, maximum marks is 100. Write a program to find and print the average marks. So you can find the average of 15 student marks, how many they will achieve. Hash includes c.h, hash connu.h, void main. Over here I am going to take integer, three integer variable. One is m representing the marks. I is for the 15 student, I will use this I, and sum is equal to 0. Initially we will say there, because in the average formula, average, what is the formula of average? Sum divided by average. It means the sum of all 15 students divided by 15. It will give me average. Clear screen. Printf enter the marks of 15 students. So we will enter the marks of 15 students for I is equal to 1. I is less than or equal to 15, I plus plus. It will take me the 15 values, scan f percentage d, m percent m. First value, let's say you assign 50. So when you will assign, so 50 will be sum over here, and control will be comes to the next value. So I will be 2, then the you, it will ask for the next student marks. Let's say you assign the 37, and the 50 plus let's say 30, 50 plus 30 is equal to 80. Second time, this process will be continue until the you will enter the marks of 15 students. Now, and the sum will also calculated with the entering of the marks. Now you are going to find out the average. So avg is equal to sum divided by 15. Why I'm using the 15.0? Because uh, average is the float variable, and integer and the float result will be the float. It will show you the result show. Now I will display the average marks of the student. Watch here, how can we use average marks of student is equal to percentage 6.2f. What does it mean? Before the decimal point, there can be a 6 digits, and after the decimal point, there should be a 2 digits. It means that after 2 digits, it will round off. It will round off the value. So percentage, instead of percentage f, we will use the 6.2f. So you can use the 3.2 whatever you want, but 6 is better because before the point there should be a values of a number. After the point it has a less value. That's why 6.2 is better. So we are going to the display the average, and average will be show over here. Now this program will read the marks of 15 students. After the end of entering the marks, it will show you the average marks of the student, all of the students of the 15 students. Get ch and the main function is closed. Next program, and let me check. Okay. A class of 20 students takes an examination in which marks range same. In the previous program, we say 15 students. Now over here, there are 20 students. And their marks are with the range of 1 to 100. Write a program prints the number of students passed and failed. Now, on the basis of marks, we will decide how many students are passed and how many students are failed. Now, the condition is there. Passing marks, they give us passing marks of students are 33. So for this program, hash include stereo.h, hash include conio.h, void main, opening of the main function. We have taken four variables over here. First one is I will use m for the marks. I will use I for the 20 students in the loop, and pass and the fail. I can assign the value initialize. So clear screen pass. Let's say before the starting of this program, we say that pass number of passing students are 0 and the number of fail, because if before the examination there are no students are passed and no students are failed. So initially they are having the value 0 0. Printf enter the marks of the enter marks of the student backslash n. Okay, marks. Now we are going to the enter the marks of 20 student. I is equal to 1, I is less than or equal to 20, I plus plus. It means that first it will ask for me the first value of marks. Let's say you assign 53. Now what to do with the 53? This condition will be checked. Now m having the value 53. 53 is greater than 33. Condition is true. When the condition becomes true, pass plus plus. It means that it will increase the value. Initial pass value was the 0. Now over here, the pass value becomes 1. After the entering the first student, it was pass and the pass is 1. Now control will not comes to the else block. Why not? Because this condition was true. After that, second it will loop is value of I will be increased. It will be 2. 2 is less than or equal to 20. Condition is true again. This condition of control will becomes to over here scanf. It will read the next value of the mark. Let's say you assign 15. Now it will check 15 is greater than 33. Condition is false. When the condition becomes false, control will not comes to over here. Control will transfer to the else block, and the fail student will be increased with the 1. Initially, the failure was 0. Now fail plus plus means it will increase the 1. So pass is 1 and the fail is 1 out of 2 students. Now this way, process will be continue again and again until the 20. You will enter the 20 students, and it will tells you how many students are passed and how many student becomes fail. So this message will be appear enter the marks of student. It means that you will enter 20 student marks. So this message after that watch here, we are going to display the number of student passed or percentage D pass. So it will tell me 6 pass, 7 pass, or whatever, 15 or 20 out of 20 are passed. So it will show me that 20 are passed or 15 are passed with, and how many student was failed. It means that you are going to enter the number. If less than 33, it will count in the fail. So this message belongs to the passing and the failure student. Next program is interesting and a little bit easy one. It shows write a program that prints a line of 60 static using do while loop. With the help of do while loop, 60 static display like this one. 60 static display like this one. So for this purpose, just with the use of the do while loop, hash include stereo.h, hash include conio.h, void main, integer and clear screen, n is equal to 1, value of n is equal to 1. Initially we say that n having the 1 value, so do opening of the do while printf, watch here in the printf we are using static. After the static I give little bit one space over there, so the spare, because I want to I want that the after the one static there should be a space, so I gave the space over here. Now first static will be displayed on the screen, n plus plus n, the value of n will be increased into 2. Now it will be checked 2 is less than 60, condition is true, then again this process will be continued, then second static will be displayed, so n plus plus n will be 3, 3 is less than or equal to 60, condition is true, then third static. Now this process will be continue again and again until the value of n becomes 60. When it will become 61, so condition becomes false and control will be transferred to over here. And the termination and the end of the main function is over here. Next program is belonging to the write a program that prints a table of square of all numbers from 1 to 10. Like this one, number is over here. Let's say square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4, square of 3 is 9, square of 4 is, now watch over here, this is the sequence 1 2 3 4, so I will use this one over at the, I will use this one in the loop, and with I will multiply the same number with the next one. So for this process, this is last value is 10. Okay, this is the last of last programs. Hash include stereo.h, hash include conio.h, void main, integer I. Over here, we are going to the use simple j variable of type integer clear screen backslash n printf int. So this message will be appeared on the screen like this one, number and the square. I will show you a little bit at the about top of the program. So this message will be appeared, uh, and after the number there is again 2 backslash t I give, so 2 backslash t is over here, and now for I is equal to 1, sorry, j is equal to 1, j is less than or equal to 10, j plus plus, first value of j is 1. Now what happened in the, watch here, backslash n, new line is assigned at the start of the loop. Backslash t, watch here, this is the distance between this corner and this corner. So it will show me the after the 3d I use, 3d means of 3 digits, 3d means 3 digits it will use, and it will display the value of j. So the value of j is 1, and again backslash t is there, 2 backslash t, so the distance between the two lines are backslash t, then again percentage 3d, so j is equal to 1. Now when I will multiply the 1 multiply by 1, so answer is 1, so square is 1. It will increase the value of j and j becomes 2 now. So 2 is less than 10, this condition is true, control comes to over here again, and the new line, then spaces, then the value of j is 2, first time value of j is 2 will be displayed, and the 2 multiplied by 2, the result is 4 will be displayed over here. When again it will execute the loop 3, so 3 is less than or equal to 10, condition is true, control will comes to over here again, so the value of j is 3 will be displayed, and 3 multiplied by 3, again it will be assigned to over here, and the 9 will be, so this process will be continue again and again until this j will be false. So last value of the j will be 10. So 10 is less than or equal to 10, condition is true. So last value of the j will be displayed over here, and the square of 10, watch here, 10 multiplied by 10 is 100. So it will be displayed over here. Now when the value of j becomes 11, 11 is less than or equal to 10. 11 is less than or equal to 10, condition becomes false. When the condition becomes false, control will be transferred out of the block of the for loop over here, and the termination of the main program or the end of the main program. So it will give me the result. This program give me the result look like this. Number square. So the number of 1 is 1, number of 2 is equal to 4. So up to so on, this will process will be repeated. Next topic is chapter number 6. Chapter number 6 is our last chapter. Inshallah, in this week we will complete our course, because chapter 6 is reduced chapter. Only 6.1 and 6.2 is included in your course. After the simplification is not included. So inshallah tomorrow we will discuss this chapter number 6. Till take care of yourself. Pray for me, pray for all Muslim. Allah Hafiz.